For this assignment, I'm going to show you a very easy way to boost and brighten a dark and underexposed photo. So the very first thing that you're going to need to do is first, you're either going to choose to use your own dark and underexposed photo, or you can use the image that I have attached as a JPEG to the assignment. If you're using that image, you just need to save it to your downloads. Once you click on Open Image, if you saved it to your downloads, you would be able to find it. It's called Dark Underexposure. And once you are in PIXLR X, remember that is the easier version, it is very simple to adjust. If you click on Adjust and Filter, light right here is your friend. Brightness, exposure, and contrast are the three tools that will make this dark image boost and brighten. So obviously you're going to play around with the brightness. If you scroll to the right, it's going to make your image brighter. If you scroll to the left, it's going to make your image darker. So these three tools right here, brightness, exposure, and contrast, you're going to kind of play with them hand in hand. So exposure is going to expose your image more, and you'll notice that as my exposure goes up, I might want to go back and make the brightness go back down. So you're really going to play around with these toggles until you find what you want. Now contrast is kind of like the finishing touches. Contrast is going to do those bright brights, those dark darks. If you go too high of a contrast, you're going to lose a lot of the detail. If you go too low, it's going to be a little bit too muted. So you've got to kind of find a happy medium. So you've got to kind of go back and forth with those three, brightness, exposure, and contrast, until you get what you are looking for. So the goal is to basically take a dark, underexposed image and to then boost and brighten it. Once you are satisfied with the brightness, the exposure, and the contrast, when you save this, make sure that you save it as an edit. So right now it says dark underexposure, and then I added the word edit so that I could have my before and after, because you are going to need your after image to turn in the assignment.